Well, with the PLC, HMI and SCADA, we use Siemens, only because that's one of the few companies that actually do a whole package, so where you're not doing chop and change. Otherwise, you end up with one PLC company, with a HMI company, with a SCADA company. So this brings it all into one package. So that's why we use it. That makes training a lot easier because out in the real world, and I've done it where we've actually had HMI, PLC and SCADA, all completely different companies, and you spend a lot of time trying to get them to interact with each other and everything like that. So there's one issue, reason why we stay with the Siemens ones, because it is one full package coming together. When it comes to the PID controls, the PIDs, we use Anadak mainly because they are a standalone PID. Most PIDs now, you find them in the frequency drives, so in the VSDs, you find them in the PLCs, in the DCSs now, so they're not a standalone anymore. So the problem with the standalones, they're getting rarer and rarer, but the thing is with the standalones, they can actually see the way it works and how to tune it. When you see it inside of a PLC, it's not that easy to see what you're doing, because it's basically just put in numbers and then you wait for the process to work. With the Nanodac, you've actually got a program that gives you a simulation of what's actually happening on the rig on a screen that gives you that line where it goes through. You need to bring this line up to the set point. When you bring it up to the set point, that shows you what it's doing. So yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Okay, so on the PLCs, this is one of the programs that we actually do. This incorporates the PLC, the HMI. So basically jumping into it, you actually get to program the HMI. So you hit the start, it brings it on. This is actually used as our level control. So as the level goes up, the lights come on. When we go to the other pages, so we'll go to the trends page, and as we write this program, and as you can see, the black on the yellow is what the levels are doing. So as each one of the lights comes up, you can see the level goes up, goes down, and then it comes back up again. So as that goes down, so that's a pretty much simple trends type of setup that you would actually find on site. So sometimes they're not that simple, they're a lot more complicated, they'll have a lot more information onto it, but it's the basics